Hi, buddy. Right up onto the desk immediately. Hi. Yes, Mr. Mans. Hi. What should we do today? I think we'll finish doing what I started off camera, which is the road around the castle. So all of this here, that's kind of over here. Now these aren't actually there. They're up higher. I should probably get a piece of glass for that so I don't accidentally fall in there. And I think we need something else. Buddy. Hi. Oh, right. Let me grab some wool and stuff, because those kind of wool lines up there by that tower are not in the right spot. So these, they actually need to go up higher. So off of this one, I think will be off of that floor. And the one that's over there, the diagonal one, will be up higher. Let me put this in though. And then we go this way. Ooh, Spency, I'm trying to do something. Ah. We're just a couple short, that's fine. Oh. We missed. Alright, so we have that. Let's grab the yellow. Okay, so that's that walkway. Well, I did say this one would be higher, but... we've run out of wool already, so we need to go get some more. And it's actually getting dark, so we'll sleep too. fact, I almost feel like that one could go up here. Okay, and then I was thinking maybe even like possibly having a little wall. Like around that. To be like a little garden space maybe. Since that's the healer's tower there. Oh, I guess actually that would go up here. But let's actually wait for that so we can actually put in the path. Oh, I just realized I did not pull up chat. Your streamer ain't streaming if they don't have chat. And I forgot the chat. $10 stream streak. Dang. That's insane. Oop. I think I might get rid of this one too. Then this will go and follow along the wall here. Lots and lots of blocks. Alright, let's put these in. See if we need to add any more. Gonna burn through that really fast. Okay, that looks fine. I almost wanna have just like a little bit of grass around that. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, how is it looking over here? Let's put the granite in now. Do let me know if the volumes need adjusted or anything. Oops. Right, let's do that. Okay. That's fair. Okay. Oh my god, I keep misclicking everything. Oh. All the misclicks. Oh. Alright, we need a little bit more of that. I know, I literally filled it up last night, dude. Like, he has no reason to be screaming like that. I filled it up. Let me sleep. He's so adorable, but also so needy and weird when it comes to the water. So we've got that now. Oh, I put the wool away. In fact, it might just end up being black wool if it's just like a little wall there. Although it could be black stone, maybe. Kind of like what I did with the guards. It's not gonna be like a full wall, it's just gonna be a little wall. I'll just grab some black stone. Because it's gonna be for plants and things. Just a little area for that, for the healer to have it separated. Ooh. Jeez. Maybe I'll even put glass or something. Make it a greenhousey area. Of course she did. We'll do that. So I do want a well as well. A well as well. Probably just a little well. Yeah. I think they're made out of the red stuff. I should probably put more around. I mean, there's one right there. Let's see, what are you made out of? The red. Okay. The red nether brick and polished deep slate. We're really just going to be doing random stuff today. Put the shears away again. Oh, no. Alright, so that one is right here, right by the horse stables. It's also right next to this building, but this one also has one right there too, so like the storage and that don't necessarily need this one, but the horse stables needs it. Then obviously we need one over here. Which fits in that space nicely. Okay. Probably want one not through here. I also don't know what any of these rooms are going to be over here. Guest rooms, probably. suppose it doesn't really matter what they are right now. But I do think maybe a well over here would be good, but I don't know where. Everything is covered in snow. So this is guards and stuff. There isn't a well by this stables except for right over here. And it's kind of in a weird spot. Because I could put a door here. And then maybe turn the well? Either that or move it and have it up against the wall. Gosh, haste is ridiculous. There we go. Grab these. Alright, we'll put it here instead. And then we could even have like a cart there if we wanted. Let's see, cart. Although that means you have to go around. Maybe not a cart. Let me grab shears. I don't know, I feel like we need a cart somewhere in here, but I don't know if I like the idea of having it like along the path here. The tree really is just in a weird spot, but I want a tree in here. It's a perfect spot for a big tree. Alright, maybe no cart. Although unless the cart's like that. Yeah, we can have the cart like that. Okay, so we do need probably a well, like I said, over here somewhere. There is room, like right here. Not a lot of room. There is room. Well, it's not really close to anything. Because there aren't any doors here. Except for up here. But I almost feel like having it down here is fine, especially if it's like right by the wall. Oops. And like that. One of those is incorrect. There we go. We'll fill the grass in like that. And maybe even put these down. There. Nice. And now I'll light this up. Okay. Nice. So we have the road going all the way around the castle. And we got some wells put in. Well, started put in. They're not, you know, filled or anything, but that's okay. I almost feel like currently we only have one courtyard. Like, interior to the castle. One tiny courtyard right in the middle. I mean, maybe that's okay. It's probably okay. Alright, so we've got a lot of it outlined and stuff. I think maybe probably fine with outlining. I'm not sure. I almost... Let me... Hold on, I have a list over here of things that I wanted to do. We can mark that one off. I kind of wrote this list yesterday, so... So the roads are done. For the most part, because we could always do a little bit of it down here. Because it's gonna go off this way, it has to go kind of far if we wanted to actually connect up to anything. But that's okay, we could just get a little bit of it started if we wanted. But I need to clear out a bunch of trees. Because this is supposed to be a little fishing village down here as well. Like, I don't know how, like, far away from the little, like, river thing it's gonna go from. I think it's just gonna be, like, right in here. It's gonna be tiny. So we would just need to clear out a few trees going this way. For the road and such. Alright, let's see. I kind of want to get to here. Hello?
Hello. You look so concerned.
I'm very confused.
I'm gonna try to plan groceries.
Okay.
I was approved for the one thing.
Alright, sorry about that shit. Okay. So let's do these here. Yeah, so through here I think would be good. I probably won't go much past this for now, because again, we'd have to like really plan out the road and see where we wanted it to come into then, I think is where it would come in. Okay. I think that's all we can reach right now. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll kind of go up and over this way. And then like through here. But again, we don't need to go that far right now. I just want to get, you know, a bit of it marked out. That way we know where it's gonna go. Oh. I'm sorry, just the Reaper emotes are so cute. They're all cute. But the Reaper ones. He's so cute. He's posing. We love him. Come on. E. Okay. Let's take fly up. See. Yeah. Now we just need to adjust the terrain a little bit. So way there's actually room for this road. This eventual road. I don't know if we'll actually make, like, put it in right now. Something like that, I think. And then it'll go across here and then into the little fishing village. To probably some docks over here. Cool. Got the red beacon beam. That's all the glass I had. It looks crazy though. Okay, grab these two. Yeah, it doesn't go quite that far, but that's okay. Like I said, we're not doing the whole road plan today. We'd have to like to really think about that. We'd probably go out that. We could glance. So let's say it kind of goes this way. Where else it's gonna go, I don't know. There's a little land bridge there. So then it would go up and through this meadow. Through here, there's land there, okay. Up into these mountains. And then boom, we're then. And then to Coalswell. Okay, so it's really... We have the land. It's just going up and down and up and down. It's like, it could make it to then. That's just a lot of work we're not putting in right now. Ah. Alright. I think... Do you want out, Spencer? Yeah. There you go. Okay. I think we need to put some of this area, like, wall in. So that way we can decide if this is too short. If it needs to be more than one floor over here. I'm already thinking it probably will, and this tower's definitely gonna go up higher too. But we'll need way more wool. Luckily though, we do have this wool farm over here, which has that much in here, and we have all that. So I think I'm gonna dye one of those sheeps red. Where is it? This one. That way we can get some red wool while we're here. Not that it's entirely necessary, but I feel like having some red wool would be nice. Let me go from the back, I think. I can't. Okay, hold on. We need to let this guy get his wool back first. Another predicament we are having. We don't have room for all this grass. Hold on. Let's throw the shears in there. For right now. Dump that in there. Ah, not my shovel. Okay. That in there. Okay. So these are the stones. I guess I could put the stone in stuff. These are all just kind of extra things. Snow. Let's put the gravel in there too, and then put the andesite in with the stone. Like that, and then snow layers. Where did we get all of these? Oh, from all that. Okay, that's right. And toss those in there. Put the wood. Sorry, so you sometimes just gotta organize your stuff, you know? Oh, good. He's grown his wool back now. Dye you red. That in there. And then grab all the shears back out. Well, I think one of these is mine. Okay, so that will get us some red wool. So we don't have to use the black for doing some outlining. Because again, I don't know like how tall this is gonna be, if we want that or not. So let's grab the black stone. Oh no, I did the client debug. How did I do that? F3 and V, by the way. That's what I did. Jeez. I just didn't reach far enough for the B. This, I think, is shorter. Because it doesn't need to be as tall as that. Let me grab the regular black stone. Also, the ghasts. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here. Guess I need slabs too, if I want to make sure I'm actually at the right spot. That is at the right spot, but just to be, you know. I should have just gone through the gate, but I did not. Okay. So that's as high as we need to go. Yeah, this being the same height as that, almost. Already, I can tell you I don't like that. I mean, I was already thinking it was just a little weird, even with the outline. It being one floor. So definitely thinking two. Which means we'll have more room for the guards and all the things. Alright. Let's grab these again. All of it, in fact. Because it should be this height. Granted, these floors aren't gonna match up with these, which is okay. Because that's why the stair tower is here, and I think that's gonna go up. Let's see, the corner is here. I almost think it needs to go up one more, although I don't know again how these sections of roof are going to be. So we'll go here and then 5. Ugh. Zombie. Crap. Yeah, already I think I like that better. I keep flying up. I want to be like here. Yeah, and this tower I think is also gonna go up one. Because it's gonna go above, oh my god. Above this, so that way, you know, you can access this top area however it's gonna look. Oops. I didn't do that. That was lag. Oh my goodness. And land like that. That's gone. That is also gone. Oop, I hit F4. Ugh. Okay, that looks like everything. Said that and I could have sworn I saw something else. Maybe it was just one of the gas behind it. Yeah, so that'll give us a little bit more height differentiation in like the roofs. We have that one, that one, that one, and then that one. And then this needs to be more. It needs more. But we only have 6. Unless we start going around and changing some other stuff. Like this cart. throwing in some more mangrove over here. Because we have plenty of that. I have slabs. Ah! Where did that go? Goodness. Alright, so I think we could make both stables the same color. Tie that together. Because we will need stable hands down here too. I think this is just gonna be 3. Sorry, up here. That's down there. Lots and lots of mangrove. That's what these 2 builds are gonna take. Luckily though, I did some prepping yesterday. So we have some of it, but I'm probably not gonna do the entire builds right now. We're just doing that. That way when we do get to it, we know exactly what it's supposed to look like. Cool. So that gives us a bit more wool to work with. I guess we could also do we do. outline the guard area in Blackstone. How tall are you? 6. Okay. Suppose we could also maybe even figure out how to partition this. So we'll have a little area in the front for their gear and stuff. And then sleeping in stuff over here. This one's a bit weird because it's on a diagonal. There is a tower here though. I think it's the smaller one. Is it the smaller one? Yeah, that may need to change. I don't know if there's any big ones. Oh no, that is the big one. This is the small one. Okay, so this is a big tower, so that'll be one of the ones with the roofs. So could maybe have this go up higher, but for now I think this is fine. We're just outlining it, getting rid of that red wool in there. So that way we can do. Oh, we didn't make it. This. It's here actually. Oh. Most of the time I just fall, but I remember to actually activate my elytra that time. Jeez. Oops. Do I have? Oh, I do. Oh, I stopped shifting. Okay, well, we probably don't need the actual interior outlines. I really didn't need to do them at all. but I did. I guess we can get rid of those. I stopped shifting again. See, these really aren't necessary. Okay, we will need to get another set of shears. I don't know why I opened that when I was thinking about shears. Okay, that looks like all of that. Suppose that doesn't really matter where it goes. Alright, let's see from over here. Yeah, much better. Because then we'll be able to see just a little bit of it right there behind the wall. Nice. And again, that'll give us way more room so we don't have to be shoving all of these guards into such a small space. Then there's like a little closet or something over here. I don't know. What are you, the little dining area? Yeah, like we can make these areas so much bigger now. So this is also staff. Like making this 2 floors means we can have bigger dining hall and a bigger sleeping area for the King's Guard, which will be very nice. I'm also unsure about this layout because we don't have a staircase from down here going up there, like right there, easily accessible. Granted, this is just like a hallway and a little balcony thing, so like we could get some stairs in here. I just don't know how to put them, if that makes sense, because there's also a hallway over here. So it'd have to be like here. Or something. See, that's the tower. This goes out there. You know what? Let me grab these. And you know what we might do? Right now this is only 2 with the banister there. What if we push that out one more and make it 3 with the banister? Sorry, 3 and then the banister. Which means we'll probably end up changing this. How many are you? 5, 4. Can we do 3s? We can, that'll just be 4 there. No, I wanted that. We'll make the middle one 4. A bit more like that, I think, although it's... Let's not worry about the other side. 3, 3, 3. Okay. With 2 there. That almost feels like the stairs need to be over here. Or we could switch it around. Alright, 2. Oh, I see what happened. There we go. It's gonna look weird, these things not being like in line or something with these, but that's okay. So now we need stairs. It's not gonna work having them go up that way because we have the fireplaces. So they do still need to go this way. And then here. That probably looks weird, doesn't it? A little. I mean, if we work with the bottom part of the room. This needs to go over here. Which we could maybe make this smaller again. So that way this is, you know, here and it's still 3. Okay, and then we need to think about how these are gonna match up here. Right? Yeah. And then here. And then here, and there. So it looks like that. Because these will go up. Kind of like that. So I do think having the stairs over here would work. We just need to figure out how to put them in there. Alright, let's say the stairs start... Oh no, not there. They can't be there. I think there's a cat at the door again. Or do they start there? Oh my goodness. That feels very far. It matches up perfectly with that, so that's interesting. Alright, let me make some more stairs. Probably more than that, though. And I'll be back right in a second.
What? You're being ridiculous, tearing up things.
On the other side of the door. It doesn't look too weird. I mean, it'll need a banister. That might make it look a little weirder.
What? What? It's our Mr. Spency. Oh, Mr. Spency. It's that guy. The gray and white one. Yeah. It's that guy.
Mr. Kitty. Mr. Mans. How much have we gotten? 13. It's not bad. Alright, what do we use for a railing when the builders is that color? What do you think? Mangrove? Mangrove feels too light. Oh! Are you okay? You slipped off the desk and almost fell on me. Are you okay? He's okay. He's purring. Yes. I know. You're too cute. You're too cute. Yeah. You looking around in Minecraft, buddy? Oh, please don't knock any jars down. Okay. Shelves. So we have a mangrove, that's it. Let me make some more. And then do some crimson as well, because I think that might look pretty good. Ooh. With like the nether brick, the regular nether brick. I can't think of words today. Oh, it is quite light in color, so it may not look nice.
Yes, Fancy. I know. You want all the pets and all the cuddles, My mama is trying to work, baby. He's trying to like cuddle. And hi. Hi. You're so handsome and cute. Mm-hmm. He wants to like crawl into my skin. That's how desperately he wants attention right now. You are the cutest thing. Oops. You're supposed to go there. Okay. Hold on, buddy. We need to actually make sure that those will keep us from falling off this. It may not. They do not. You'd have to go up one more, I think. I'm almost thinking a black stone throne. I like I don't know, man. That's just what I thought of. Black stone. I think we need. I think we need to maybe get the throne in there properly, right, buddy? So we can see it. Not that we have anything else of anything in here besides the flooring and one of the walls. There is, I think, a throne design that I liked on Pinterest. Then I think I changed one of the other thrones too. It'll be easier to just find it on Pinterest. Yes, buddy. Oh. Where do you think it would be if I saved it? Any ideas? He got down. He doesn't know. Specific items, maybe? Nope, that's a little chair. Alright, we'll just look up Minecraft throne. I think it's this design here. Do need some balls. And slabs. And I keep putting my bloody shears away, oh my goodness. Okay, so we want like that. I think those are full blocks and then it goes up. Like that with the walls here.
like that. There's something in the middle there to make it look like the seat is cushioned, which I think I'll do. Black, and then I believe there's a black carpet there. Yeah, and then a banner. But they did have a chisel block, which I'm not sure would actually work with just straight black stone. Okay, so throne. It's an interesting throne, that's for sure. I don't know if it fits the vibe. Oh, no, I want to... I wish I could zoom in on things without saving them. I want to look at that one. Like, some of these are okay. Whoa, that's somebody made Dragonstone. Sorry, that was kind of random. I say someone, it was labeled as Trixie Blocks, so it's not just someone. It's Trixie Blocks. What does this throne look like? It's deep slate. It's a very large... It has cauldrons in it? I don't know about that. I think for now this is fine. I think those stairs work there. Because then we could have, like, a table back here for stuff. But now we have the stairs. So we don't actually have to worry about not having them, because they exist now. Because I was literally thinking the other day, I was like, oh, there's no way to get upstairs from the main hall. And now there is. Because I was like, the closest stairs is this tower, you know, in the back rooms, in the guard area. And then there's that tower, which is off of the kitchens. So it's purely a staff tower. For the lower part anyway. Like, you don't want to go down. Maybe I'll put in a wall here. Because like, this is all lower levels. This isn't... Everyone else doesn't need to access that, but... Yeah, okay. So we've got our stairs going up to here. Our main, like, staircase. Because there's that staircase, there's this tower here, that's a staircase for this one, primarily. Which maybe we should outline that too, so we can actually see that, because it's also going to go all the way up. Maybe. We may change it to where it doesn't go all the way up here. Because like this top floor, if it's going to be... I don't know, I haven't really decided what all these rooms are going to be in this tower, but I haven't thought about it. I haven't thought about anything, it seems. Obviously I have, I just meant like in terms of where rooms are and such. What rooms are what, except for some of the ones on the bottom. There's gonna be a lot of guest rooms. I also have to think about like dungeons and even more stuff if we don't put them in, you know, like rooms like that. Put those back in there and put all of our black stone away. And we shouldn't need the shears anymore. Okay. I wasn't sure how long we'd been going. Okay, so that feels quite nice, having those stairs there. And we have the beacon. We have the beacon now. So if I really, really, really wanted to, we could carve this out more and put it on staff rooms. Now over here was gonna be the dungeon area because the guards are right here. So like we could do some. Oh no, the beacon just gets out of range right over here. Oh, dang it. That's okay, I don't think it's gonna be too much over here. I think we can do it like right like that. And maybe up. Because you can have a lower ceiling. So it can be like having the ceiling here. Because it's just a dungeon. It will probably be bigger than this. I mean, I didn't even put that beacon in the greatest of spots anyway, so I could shift it over some. Oh no, I just thought maybe I should just go wither skelly hunting and get another beacon. Not necessary, not necessary at all. Although it would make life easier, but we don't need that many beacons. We've gone this long without a beacon. Oops. I mean, how far away? Where did we pick it up? E. That's quite far. Okay. We have the buff. We can use it. Nice. Oh, wait, we pick it up right here? That's nice. Okay. So let's say this will be the wall. Perhaps. I don't know how I want to lay out this dungeon. We're just digging. We're digging to dig. So like I said, wall. Maybe we can have a little wall here. With like, there's probably gonna be 2 locked doors or something. And then we could have some cells. Like that. And then this will be hallway. Okay, so that's a few cells. We could go out this way some more too. Suppose we could do the same thing as we did everywhere else. We'll do that. Since those are corners and not necessary to, like, we're not gonna see them at all. I suppose technically that means we could do these. And because of how I marked out this tower, we won't see this either. And then we have the option to make it bigger if we want to, just by going that way some more. Okay, dungeons. And we could put, like I said, staff rooms over here. We go through here. Right, because of the way I've done the stairs. It's a bit weird there. Guess if we are putting in a wall, this would actually be different. So we get to change them. Yay. Because we want to separate, you know, the areas. Because this is staff. They can come down here, but it's staff. So we need a bit of separation between everything else. Alright, where are our slabs? And I guess we need a little bit of wool too. No, we'll keep that door there, I think. Twitch broke? Big oof. Yeah. That makes sense. Oh, no. We'll just have this go across like that because the fireplace is right there. Okay. We'll have this come down one more, but it'll go like that. Okay, so we still don't really have room. Like, unless... What if? Hold on. Let's say the staff. Yeah, I'll go this way so we can see it. The way one would see it. Like that. nice black stone throne. Yeah, and then we have, you know, the stairs that I put in too because we didn't have any. Like, non-servant stairs, or like, you know, like a main staircase to just get up there with from the main hall, because there's that tower, that's a stair tower. There's that tower, that's a stair tower. But we didn't have the stairs in here. Like, I was picturing stairs, but I wasn't sure how, like, where. How do stairs? It was almost like in my head when I was picturing it, just thinking about it. When there weren't any stairs, it was almost like they walked through something and then came up a tower, but there are no towers right here. Like, it wasn't that tower, it was over here, and I was like, no. No. We have stairs now, so we don't need to worry about that. I was trying to figure out some more, like, staff, especially, like, kitchen staff. Which is why we've kind of got this going on right now. Because I'm thinking maybe having a hallway over here. Yeah, for like kitchen staff. And stuff. Like people working in the kitchens and things that I don't have. Oop. Rude. Because I wasn't planning on putting them over here. Because like this area is almost. Oh no. Yeah, this area, at least these rooms right here, they're these are offices for the council members, so I was thinking like their rooms would just be like over here, it's like the hands right here, so like there's no room unless like their staff are over here. That would be it. No, like, castle staff. So digging this out, I think, at least some of it, for those people that work in the kitchens and stuff, would be good. That we have the beacon, so it's going to be nice and fast. Yeah, it does. It goes insane. But I don't actually have any inventory space, so we're gonna need a double chest for that, aren't we? Oh, jeez. Okay. Do I have any chests? Of course not. And I'll just toss those back in there for now. And you know what, we will dig that out. Is that sky? Yes, but I think we'll just have another layer of something there. I'm not sure. We'll figure it out. Because it doesn't need to be this tall. I mean, unless we have a step up into the hallway. Oh, that's the road. Okay. I was like, what the hell is that? Yeah, we're definitely gonna have it be another layer there, so we don't have to worry about what it looks like up there. And I didn't want to do that. What block is that? And 5, but we need to go probably back maybe 2 more. Ooh, cave. Oh, let's do andesite for our outline. Door and door with the fireplace being here. Although it could be like that. Okay, so we've got that, and then it would be the walls as well. But not up here. And then this will be like that as well. Guess I could do that instead. since this is gonna be floor. Well, where the floor is, I should say. And that doesn't need to be NSA. I don't know why I started like carving that out like it could be. Okay. So we have only two rooms right now, but that doesn't mean they're only two people. This could be 4 people or more than that. I think, yeah, the sheep farm's right there, so here is where the next room would go, which actually works perfectly. I could even just have a little glass wall to look at them or something as a reminder, like, hey, you have sheep here. Wool farm, all the things. And here. Right, that does need to be gotten rid of. And that wall is actually this one. Actually, that we will see. Okay. That we won't see. And actually, we won't see any of these either. Okay. Let's put some a torch at least right there. I keep putting the deep slate in the wrong spots. I almost feel like the back area deserves some of these as their flooring instead. It's like we could change up all of these as well. Oops. I'll leave the kitchen though. But I think all of this I will tear out as well. Alright, that gives us back those for other things. In fact, let's just do this whole stack. Okay. Now we can finish this up. And that's probably gonna keep going that way too. We need a fireplace there. We didn't mark it out, and I don't have anything to mark it out with. Oh, that means... we'll be switching the door over to here instead. Alright, looks like we need just a little bit more there. Nice. This is a little weird right here. Yeah, I'm almost done here. I feel like if there was a wall there, that would make this easier to think about. Everything else will also need probably a wall or something. So for instance, this will be like that. Oh, let's have it more like there, probably. Yeah, I think that's good. Alright, so today we mostly just did some cosmetic stuff. Like putting in wells, making the road finished, and like doing little bits with the stables and stuff. And then adding in the stairs and dungeons and things. But we did quite a lot, so I call that accomplished today. So that is going to be it for today's stream too. Let's see if there's anybody to raid. Looks like no one I'm following is live, so we are not going to raid anybody. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Possibly. I think we'll be doing some errands tomorrow, maybe, so we'll see. But yeah, that is gonna be it for today, chat. Bye.